Let's cut through all the confusing financial talk. We're going to build a really simple but powerful plan, just for you. This is your guide to building actual wealth, and seriously, we're starting right now.
Okay, let's just start with this number. $192,933. What is that? Nope, it's not a lottery ticket. That's what could be waiting for you at retirement if you invest just $1,000 a year for 10 years in your 20s and then never touch it again.
So how on earth is that even possible? I promise you it is not some get-rich-quick thing. It's about using the single greatest financial superpower that you have right now. And here's a hint, it has absolutely nothing to do with how much money you have in your pocket today.
So here's the game plan. We're going to talk about your superpower. Then, how to earn and track your money, how to save and budget, build your skills, avoid the traps, and we'll wrap it all up with your first 5 steps. So let's jump right in with that superpower.
Okay, so that superpower I keep mentioning, it's not a secret stock pick, it's not a giant inheritance, it's time. When you have decades ahead of you, and you combine that with this incredible idea called compounding, well, the results feel like actual magic.
So what is compound interest really? It's actually super simple. You earn interest on your money, and then you start earning interest on your interest. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. It just gets bigger and bigger, faster and faster, all on its own. And just look at how this thing picks up speed. Let's look at the 8% column. Your first $1,000 grows by about $1,100 in the first decade. Not bad. But look at the third decade. It grows by over $5,000 in that same amount of time. That's the snowball effect in action. So the main takeaway here is really simple. Starting early is way more important than starting with a lot of money. Time is your unfair advantage. You have to use it.
All right, so how do we actually put this superpower to work? Well, it all starts with 2 really basic things. You need money coming in the door, and you need to know exactly where it's going out.
First things first, a little lingo. Gross income is the big number your job says you'll make, but net income, or your take-home pay, is what actually lands in your bank account after they take out taxes and stuff. And that right there is the only number that really matters.
You've got to love this quote from Benjamin Franklin. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. And it's so true. It's almost never one huge purchase that gets you in trouble. It's the $5 coffee here, the $10 subscription there. Those are the small leaks that drain your account before you even realize what's happening.
So let's take a look at Jaden. He writes down every dollar that comes in and every dollar that goes out. And by doing that, he knows he doesn't have to guess that he has a $35 surplus every month after he's already put money into savings. That's not just control, my friends. That's real power. Okay, now it's your turn. Here's your first mini challenge. Just for 1 week, 7 days, track every single dollar you spend. Seriously, everything. And there's no judgment here. No feeling guilty. The only goal is to see where your money's going, because you can't control what you don't see.
Okay, so once you know where your money is going, you can finally start telling it where you want it to go. That's all saving and budgeting is, really. It's about giving every single one of your dollars a specific mission.
And hey, forget everything you've heard about budgets. A budget is not about restriction. It's a plan for freedom. It's how you make sure your money is actually working towards the things you want in life, whether that's a car, a trip, or just the freedom of not having to stress about money. You know, this whole thing really just comes down to mindset. It's choosing the big win later over the small thrill right now. It's having the discipline to skip those last-minute concert tickets because you're saying yes to that car you've been saving for. It's all about what you want, not what everyone else is doing. All right, here's your next action item. And this one is a total game changer. I mean it. Pay yourself first. The second money hits your account, before you pay a bill, before you buy a snack, move a piece of it into savings. Just doing that one thing guarantees that you're always building for your future.
Saving is absolutely crucial, but if you really want to pour gasoline on this fire, you've got to increase your income. And the single best way to earn more money is to invest in the most valuable thing you've got, you.
Think about it. Every valuable skill you learn today, whether it's public speaking, coding, or video editing, is a direct investment in a bigger paycheck tomorrow. More skills equals more income, and that means more fuel for your financial goals.
So, you're building your skills, you're saving your money. That's awesome. But now, you have to protect it. There are these financial dragons out there just waiting for you, and knowing what they look like is the best way to slay them.
You gotta be careful. High-interest debt from credit cards can absolutely destroy all your progress.
Trying to impress people with stuff you can't afford is a dead-end trap. And if anyone, anywhere, promises you guaranteed high returns with zero risk, just run. If it sounds too good to be true, it always is.
And check this out. The data shows that while most young people say they invest for long-term growth, almost half admit they do it just for the entertainment or excitement. That is so dangerous. Treating investing like it's a game is a trap that leads to making risky bets instead of smart, long-term choices.
All right, we have covered a ton of ground. The power of time, tracking your money, building skills. So now let's pull it all together into one simple 5-step action plan that you can literally start today.
This is it. This is your plan. Do these 5 things and do them in this exact order. Number 1, get some kind of income. 2, track your spending. 3, save automatically first. 4, build your skills to earn more. And then number 5, when you're ready, start investing. Look, this isn't about getting motivated. It's about taking action. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed. Just pick one small thing from this plan and do it this week. Track your spending for just one day. Move $5 into a savings account. Your financial future isn't built in one giant leap. It's built by making small, smart choices day after day. The game has started. It's your move.